Guys, my name is Shelby, and as you all know, I want to become a filmmaker, and I want to be known one day for some pretty famous movies. I did want to go into Avengers and all that and get to meet Stanley, but sadly I couldn't because I'm still, trying to progress my education. But as you guys know, it's not a movie without its actors. So I'm going to talk about the evolution of acting and actors over time. And I'm also going to list some very famous people that influenced its evolution. For example, Stan Levowsky. He was a Russian actor and a director who began a process for his own acting style. His method involved delving into the script and analyzing the actions and many of the words and putting them into focus on the inner action of the actor. He would also ask himself, why am I doing this? Or what is my motivation? Many other questions he would ask as well to kind of put himself into the role. There were also many members of a place called the Group Theater, but there were three that stood out a lot to me that I think changed American acting over time. For one, Lee Strasberg. He was best known for many things, including running the Actors Studio, and his method of acting was he would went through the emotions of the daily life as the character, and he would try to portray, even went as far as portraying the character's emotions. So you can imagine someone going up to a random stranger and trying to force themselves to cry because that's what the character's like, is a very emotional person. The next person would be Stella Adler. She believed that you had to inhabit the character's experiences. She also believed that your emotional truth should come from the physical aspect of the character. So how I think of that as maybe someone from a famous character like starving or something like that, you would have to endure that experience to kind of get that same emotion for the actor. And last but not least, Stanford Meisner. His method is behaving truthfully under imaginary circumstances, and the art of acting came from the doing that there is an objective in each and every scene. Not only did this idea of acting change, but the acting itself did. Back then, there was like silent films like Charlie Chaplin, for example. There were short films, and over time, acting didn't require, words or much action, but, over time, acting changed and it slowly gained more words, more color, more scenes, more drama, more genres, the list could go on and on. And soon enough, people gained their own strategies on how they would produce their acting. So, for example, the newest Joker's movie with the Suicide Squad, the Joker, he would actually go out in public and try different laughs to see which reaction he would get from each of the strangers that he got on the street. So I thought that was really interesting on how he got his laugh. I also believe acting is still evolving as people walk through the streets and, try different things like laughing or crying in front of the public to see what kind of reaction you get. I also see it as something extremely difficult, but I see it as something that once you get the hang of it, it becomes this masterpiece that you once never could imagine as an actor. You can enhance their work and pass a simple show into a wonderful performance and into a beautiful experience. I'm glad you guys were, able to listen, and thank you for listening to my presentation. See you guys.